In Atlanta, and anywhere really, you can get a good education. Public and private alike, you get an excellent education, but that's not why you choose the Heiskell School.
The Lord tells us in Proverbs 23:23, invest in truth, wisdom, understanding, and instruction. And I can't think of anything better to invest in than Christian education.
You choose to send your children here because you know that your children are not only going to get a fantastic education, they are going to have the truth of who they are in Christ instilled in them day in and day out. They're nurturing children spiritually, and they're creating leaders. And that's why you choose this school.
We were looking for a school that was a true Christian school, where our children would be taught God's Word, and we found that here at the Heiskell School. We started with our first child. 10 years later, we're still here with 4 children now.
I came to the Heiskell School when I was 6 years old, started in Miss Long's first grade class.
I am the 3rd generation, shall we say. My grandparents founded the school. Started as a 4-year-old and came up through this school.
The people here have affected my life since I was very little, since I went to this school as a child.
I came here as a student when I was 10 years old.
All of my children have been through the Heiskell School. All of my grandchildren are at the Heiskell School. We are 3 generations who've loved this school, who've been fed and nurtured by the school.
One of the benefits to coming to school here is the Heiskell family has been doing this for years, and they started 60-something years ago.
Well, I began the Heiskell School because our own child, our eldest child, Andy, had had a severe case of polio. And they'd said he wouldn't live, and he had made such a complete recovery that when they said he could go to first grade, I started a little group. Our main vision for the school was to give a place where there was an excellent academic education from a Christian viewpoint, and that we would bring Christ to these children, but that we would never neglect the academic part.
I so admire the dedication of that entire family, because this is a ministry to them. And what they have done with academics is far superior. It hasn't changed.
Well, I've always felt that every child should be challenged. They should not be said, well, they can't do this, they can't do that. You need to say, they can do that.
She comes to just about all of the great performances and the programs. She wants to hug all the children, especially the little first graders. And I'll have my kids line up.
Love is one of the themes that we teach, that we love the children. We want them to love God and to love their faith and to know that that's what will carry them through all their life.
What would you say if someone just stopped you and said, what's going on? What's up over there?
I would hope that people felt a sense of community when they walked through the door.
One of the ways that this school in particular stands out is that they really develop a close-knit community, and it's more like a family than it is a school, because you find that you are known and that you know a lot of people.
Ever since we had our children attend the Heiskell School, we have felt that this is not just a school, but this is a big family. We look at the teachers as almost part of our family members.
There's more than one case where a teacher has become a close family friend.
The children warm my heart every single day. I mean, I get to see their little faces light up in the morning, and it's just a ministry, and it's what I've been trained to do, and it's what I enjoy doing.
The children who attend our school truly want to learn. They want knowledge. They want to be the best that they can be.
One ton is how many pounds?
2,000!
1 pound is how many ounces?
62!
What describes Independence Hall? Okay, so circle that for me.
I've been at the Heiskell School since kindergarten, and I dance with the Atlanta Ballet, and I've learned discipline here and how to work very hard.
I was able to do cross country, track, basketball. I was able to go to the Georgia Boy Choir. I was able to go even farther and be able to be involved with the Atlanta Opera.
I like the grading scale because in order to make an A, you have to get a 93, and it's setting you up for higher expectations when you go on to high school. And now in my mind and forever, a 93 will be an A, but a 90 will be a B, and I don't like Bs.
These students really have a heart and a desire to do things the right way. For some reason, you can really sense that there's something deeper that's motivating these students to want to do the right thing.
There are many Christian schools today, but the emphasis of the Heiskell School is to personalize your faith, to make sure that the faith in Christ is a real and relevant part of your daily life and activities. These are not just slogans and mottos for this school.
And these children don't want to put God in a box. He's not on a shelf. They want to bring Him out and see Him everywhere, in everything.
Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. And it is our job, therefore, to make sure within confines of the best academics that we can help develop that child to be a whole child within the truth of God.
I wouldn't put my kids anywhere else, having taught here. There's so many other things that you can offer a child, but the most important thing that you can offer them is Christ. And I don't see why you'd want to send your child anywhere else.
It's the Lord's school, no question.